Hello and good afternoon, everybody. It's Brina, and thank you for joining me today on the Midweek Motivation. It's Hump Day, and I hope you're having a good week so far and looking forward to the weekend. Yes, already on Hump Day. All right, so thank you as always for joining. The word for today is just two verses from the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 5, and we're going to read verses 18 and 19. From the New International Version, it says, Then I realized that it is good and proper for a man to eat and drink and to find satisfaction in his toilsome labor under the sun during the few days of life God has given him, for this is his lot. Moreover, when God gives any man wealth and possessions, and enables him to enjoy them and to accept his lot and be happy in his work, this is a gift from God. So, I was thinking about what word I would share today. And in light of the fact that school is about to open again in many places, next week in some places, in a couple of weeks in other places, and the summer is coming to an end. The word I want to share today is balance. This passage from Ecclesiastes was written by Solomon, who was considered to be the wisest man in the world. He asked God for wisdom, and God gave him wisdom and wealth. And just a side note, if you ever need to look for some passages that will help you uh, in the area of wisdom, you can always go to Proverbs as well as the book of Ecclesiastes. And so in this book, Ecclesiastes, Solomon is reflecting on life. He's been able to have all of these experiences, and he's very reflective about what life has taught him. And one of the things he talks about here is work, eating, and drinking. So we're going to talk about work and enjoyment and the importance of balance between the two. So the word for today is balance. So when we work, we're to work diligently. We plan our work, we work our plan, we move forward in the things that God has given us, and it's important for us to work. But at the same time, it's important for us, as Solomon says here, to eat and drink. In other words, it's important to enjoy life. And we shouldn't be heavy on the work side or heavy on the enjoyment side or doing it all work and no enjoyment and vice versa. We should have both in our lives. So we should work diligently, and at the same time, we should take time to enjoy life. Now, that doesn't mean that we have equal parts, right, of work and balance, because there may be some seasons where we have to work a lot if we have a deadline coming or important project that's due. We have to work hard at that for a certain amount of time. But when that particular season is over, then we have the opportunity to enjoy or to eat and drink, as Solomon says here. There may not be the equality of, I work 5 days, I take off 5 days, but we need to ensure that there is some balance. There is both the work element as well as the enjoyment element in our lives, because it says in this passage we read that we have a few days. God has given us a few days on earth, so we should make sure that we are enjoying those days that God has given us. So again, the word is balance. It's not all about work, it's not all about play or enjoyment, but it's a combination of both. So as we move forward, as we're moving into a new school year, our schedules will probably be ramping up again because the summer is coming to an end. It's important that we're not so caught up in work that we don't get to enjoy life, that we are so caught up in enjoyment that we're not accomplishing the work that God has placed in our hands to do. So that is the word for today, balance. And I hope you're able to achieve that balance, again, we're not talking about equal parts of each, but we need to have both in our lives. Pray and ask God to show you how you can achieve that level of balance so your life is satisfying in the sense that you're accomplishing the things that you or want to accomplish, and at the same time are taking some time to be with family, friends, taking care of yourself. That is important as well. So that's the word for today. I hope it helps you, and we will see you again next week. Take care.